Hey Lizzie. Okay, so I'm outside now. I'm on a rooftop in Vienna. It feels really weird because behind me there's a house and there's a woman in it and she can see me. Anyway, I was really shocked by your last video when you found out that nobody knew Austria. I mean, how can you not know Austria now? She's not really surprised that people don't know Austria, but I think you should know, and I want to prove to them that it does exist, so I wanted to show them Vienna from above. Right, the view is not that great actually. Over there, you can see the gasolimeter towers where I used to live, and then over there, I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, there's a great Ferris wheel, some other towers. Oh yeah, the huge thing is in the Prater. It's like a fun fair. What else can we see? A couple of houses. I think that's St. Stephen's Cathedral, I'm not sure. More houses. It doesn't look too amazing. There's the Double Bridge. Yeah, it's not really that cool. So I'm gonna go inside again because it feels really weird to be out here. I'm back inside now. I know that it's not really that awkward to be on a rooftop and film, but I could see that woman looking at me, and that building over there was a school, so I didn't really want school children to see a random person sitting on a rooftop in basic winter and making a video. So yeah, I'm back inside and I hope that I could prove that Austria does exist. I mean, I guess I could be just in any random city and pretend that it's Vienna, but it's not, it's really Austria. Okay, so like I said, I was really shocked that people don't know anything about Austria. And I also had to Google it, and I saw the third thing that came up, and it was, is Austria the same as Australia? And I have to say, as an Austrian who spent a year abroad, it basically is. Because when I was in China, people always were like, where are you from? And I was Austrian, and you were like, oh, Australia, so that's so great, how's Sydney? And for the first 6 months I was, not Sydney, I'm from Austria, you know, Vienna, music, Mozart. But after 6 months I gave up and I just pretended to be Australian. It was just easier. And the weird thing is that in Chinese, Austria is Audili, Australia is Audalia. So when I said no, not Australia, Audili, they were like, oh, Audalia, yeah. It doesn't make any sense to come up with two names that sound exactly the same. And you know, I'm studying history of English right now for the exam next week. And so from what I've read, if a sound or word isn't efficient, it usually changes. So I think we should change the name Austria, because what does it mean anyway? I mean, in German it's Österreich, so Öster Empire, no idea what it's supposed to be. But what's Austria like? We should definitely change it. So you can come up with a suggestion, or I'll come up with one now. Like, my model for the name are the United States, and since Austria is not united but a sovereign country, we should name it Sovereign Empire of Austria, so SEA or something, to prevent any further misunderstandings. Yeah, what do you think? Should we change the name? Because why not? Okay, but what I really wanted to talk about is what I want to do for our next videos. Since nobody knows anything about Austria, we could advertise it a little bit and make a couple of videos. I'd say maybe 5, and I thought we could do one on sightseeing, one on food, one where we stalk random people, one on famous people, and can't think of a fifth one. Maybe you can, but I guess it would be fun. First I thought we could split the videos, but then I figured that I'd be way too chicken to go around Vienna talking into a video camera, so I thought we could do it together. And now that we don't have any lectures together anymore, we can just meet up, make fun videos. What do you think? I think it would be really interesting for people who don't know Vienna or who haven't been to Vienna but know that it exists. And we might get people to come, even though there's only one people I really want to come. And Alice, if you're watching, I'm totally dedicating those videos to you, and I hope you'll come and visit me soon. Yeah, so that's basically everything for today. I hope that you like the idea, because I don't really know anything else we could do in the future. And now that the weather is getting better, it would be kind of fun to do loads of stuff outside. Yeah, so I'll see you soon.